Do you guys take down any of these as rentals?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've had flips in the past where we get finished with it and we're like, damn, this thing is easily going to cash flow for us. Like, let's just keep it.
Yeah.
And we try to do that every year for tax purposes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Couple Airbnbs too, which is cool.
Yeah.
In the first few years, I didn't take down a single one because I needed every single dollar.
We did too. We
And
were
I
in the
mean
same
every
position.
dollar.
Yeah.
Which was a big mistake, but we did the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's a big mistake, but I mean, everybody on the outside looking in tells me it's a big mistake.
Right.
But I couldn't have done what I did unless I had every dollar to the thousand. You know, it's not like I needed an extra 100,000. I needed even that $1,000 to do what I did. You
To
know?
scale, right? We were just starting out, you know, and it's hard to turn down a $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 profit and tie it all into a deal that might make $500 to $1,000 a month tops. It's hard to make that decision,
And
especially just getting into business.
30 or 40 might be your profit, but then you'll get back from title like
All the money,
100,000
right.
because you put like 30,000
Right.
down, 40,000.
And we need
into
that for
it.
the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get seller finance on the luxury deals?
No, we haven't ever
We
done a
don't.
deal like that.
No,
Really?
we
No.
should.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be awesome.
More people are open to stuff like that now.
Yeah.
I think
More
it's becoming
recently.
more popular.
Yeah.
I mean, if
But
somebody
we
has
haven't done
a 3% interest rate on a
Sure.
$1.5 million home, that would save so much money.
Of course.
On that side of things. Where do you guys see things going in like 5 years from now? Like, do you guys still want to be flipping at the same point? Like, luxury houses is so fun. It's what everybody dreams of because you have a better lifestyle than the other flippers who are in the hood every day. You're just going to country clubs and holding broker open houses. And
I think with a good team that knows how to find good houses, personnel that know how to push houses through and purchase and funding and do everything they need to do to get them closed, and a good construction manager that knows what needs to go where, why wouldn't we want to keep this flipping engine going and it just every year just improve and build a little more freedom back for ourselves year over year? So 5 years from now, we don't have to do as much as we do today. We still might be involved, but a lot less.
would you want to be doing more coaching or?
Potentially. I like the scalability of coaching, and for your time investment, for what you get back, I think it's a good return.
Yeah, and I think it also brings a lot of opportunities. You know, coaching has brought a lot of opportunity to the table because you're talking to people around the country that they may be new to flipping, but they could also be very skilled or have an opportunity in a different world that we didn't have exposure to before. So, you know, we've learned that the coaching side isn't as much of an income producer right now to us, but it's more of an opportunity bringer down the road, because now we have thousands of people within our network across the country that are doing deals or doing something creative. And some people are in the tech field, but they want to learn how to flip a house. Some people are in, you know, all different industries just trying to learn how to flip a house. So they're new to that, but they have so much knowledge in something else that we could jump into as well. So I love the opportunity of coaching.
Ron Woods was here last week, and then he's one of the wholesaling coaches for Wealthy. And he was talking about one of his students brought to him and was like, hey, all the money's in development.
Yeah.
Like, I do development now here in Arizona. Here are my numbers. Just showed him the numbers. And, like, this is how much I'm killing it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is where all the money is.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because, you know, going into, you know, I guess it plays into the coaching side,
Totally.
but our social media and coaching side, right, is we didn't know where it was really going. Like, we knew we were going to coach with Ryan, and that turned out to be really great, and joining that network's awesome. But in terms of social media, it's like we know we're not going to make money from Instagram directly or YouTube directly. That's not the goal.
Like
The
ad
goal-
revenue directly.
Right,
Yeah.
not ad revenue. It's more opportunity based. And where I'm going with this is 2 months ago, you say development deal, we had a stranger reach out to us on Instagram and get in contact with us. And he actually owns 2 lots free and clear in Ascaya with strip and city views.
He watches all our stuff too. Give him a little shout out.
Yeah, Sean. Shout out to Sean. He watches all of our stuff, but really cool guy. He's actually in the night vision space where he sells night vision equipment and technology to the government, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Has no idea how to build a house. So he's like, I watch what you guys do. I love what you guys do. I love your dynamic. I have this land. I want to throw in the land up front, contribute half the construction costs. You guys bring in half the construction costs and manage the project. and we're going to build a 6,000, 6,500 square foot custom house in Askaya. So right now we're really deep into discussions on that. We just locked in an architect and a builder. So we should, we should be breaking ground on a development our first development deal in the next 4 to 6 months, probably, where, you ask where we're going to be in 5 years. Well, if we're building a custom home this year, how many can we build in the next 5 years, and where does it go from there?
Yeah.
Boeckle custom homes could be a big thing.
I like it.
I'll be a buyer.
But I mean, how cool is that to come from social media? You don't know where it's going. You just do it consistently. We do it every day. And all of a sudden something like this falls in your lap where we'll make $1 million to $1.3 million on that house.
I mean, you guys don't need to shill for, I don't know, Blue Chew or something like that to make money on social media. Just you guys putting out your product. Everybody knows that you're the Boeckle Brothers, the luxury flippers. And the name that you made for yourself throughout Las Vegas to where everybody in the luxury, like, hey, there's 16,000 realtors.
Yeah.
But how many luxury realtors are there?
Right. Very few.
Very few.
All those luxury realtors know who the Boeckle Brothers are.
Yeah.
100%.
And they know to send you a deal if somebody's like, hey, I just need to get out of... I mean, how often do you see a distressed luxury person where they're like, a luxury agent calls you and they're like, my guy just needs to get out of their house ASAP. Can you just buy it for 1.2?
They're usually not in that type of a distressed situation where it's like, I got to sell this now. I'm willing to take a huge haircut because I got to move or I got to get this off my books or whatever. They're usually not in that situation because they're successful. They've gotten into a luxury house. It might not even be the only house they own.
Yeah.
But they're willing to understand where a purchase needs to be made. They're usually pretty business savvy.
Yeah.
They understand we do
They
this
know
as a
that the
business.
house is original. It needs work. It's dated.
So it's not usually that hard to navigate with those sellers, but it's not also our phones blowing up saying, hey, come buy this house. I need to buy it.
Yeah.
But
It
on what you
happens,
said
yeah.
earlier is the true dream is what's happening is more luxury agents, even though there's not a lot of them, more of them know to call us if they do have a property that needs renovation. Maybe the situation isn't distressed, but the house needs some love. But on top of that is the more luxury agents that show our homes, the more the buyers become aware of our homes. And it's happened a little bit in the past, and hopefully this picks up steam. But the true dream is where buyers want a Boeckle Brothers home.
Yeah.
And we've had that. We've had people wait for them.
Yeah, I want a buyer. I want to know when your next home's being listed because I want one of their homes.
Yeah.
That's a true brand value where you have people lining up to buy your homes.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, it's been good having you guys on.
Yeah.
And all that. I mean, I could talk for like another hour and a half.
Well, let's do this in 3 months. You'll have the channel grown a little bit. You'll have some videos. Have us back on.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And likewise too, because I'm excited
Of
to see where
course.
your channel's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on
You guys
by.
had some great videos on like Pace Morby and Jamil and all
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like seeing it, doing the walkthroughs.
Yeah. Well, appreciate you for having us, man. It's always a fun
Thank you.
time.
For sure. All right, have a good one.
All right. Thanks.
All right.